welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading an Arlecchino Listener by me. So let's get into it. The meeting was supposed to be formal, brief, cold like the snow swirling outside the stained glass windows of the house. But of course, nothing that involves Arlecchino ever goes exactly to plan. You were expecting icy stares and clipped words. Maybe a polite handshake if she was feeling generous. Instead, she offered you tea, and then the blizzard rolled in. You hadn't noticed it at first, too busy pretending you weren't intimidated by the razor-sharp intensity in her eyes. But now, the wind howls like wolves outside, and the snow has buried the steps entirely. You're trapped here, with the infamous knave, and oddly, the world feels smaller, quieter, and a lot more intimate for it. She watches you from her place near the hearth, the firelight dancing across her pale skin, and casting long flickering shadows behind her. The coat that she wore had been discarded, replaced by something softer. You look like you're trying not to panic, she says, voice smooth as velvet, dark as red wine, and you glance at the frost-kissed window. Not exactly, just, doing the usual, calculating escape routes. For me, or the storm? She asks, and when you turn, there is a smile playing at the edges of her mouth. And you pause, letting the question breathe in the quiet between you. Perhaps a little bit of both? She laughs. Not a sharp sound, but something low, real, and almost warm. Almost. You should relax. You're not my prisoner. You're my guest, she murmurs, motioning to the chair opposite her. And I suppose your guests don't mysteriously disappear? Only the rude ones. You smirk and take the offered seat, stretching your cold fingers toward the fire. The heat seeps into your skin like a balm, undoing tension you didn't realize you were holding. And Arlecchino watches you for just a beat too long. Perhaps she was analyzing. It seemed like it. She was deep in thought. Then after a while, she talked. You expected something else of me, she says quietly. A simple statement, a fact that she knew. And you shrug. It's hard not to, with the way people talk. The rumors, the fear. She hums thoughtfully and leans back, crossing her legs with elegance that's somehow effortless and predatory all at once. Perhaps that was an Arlecchino thing. You'd never know, at least not too soon. Let them talk. People fear what they don't understand. And I suppose their fear is convenient for me. So I don't mind. You glance at her, the firelight catching in her eyes. For a second, she looks nothing like a human woman. More like something older and hungrier. Which are you then? Misunderstood? Or dangerous? You ask, and she smiles slowly. Why can't I be both? Hours pass like drifting snowflakes. Slow, quiet, with a strange sort of stillness. You eat dinner together in a silence that feels less awkward and more observant, each of you studying the other. Eventually, she pulls out a bottle of wine and pours 2 glasses. To surviving, she says. To surviving you. You count her, and that earns a chuckle from her, dark and smooth. Clever. I have been told I have a death wish. No, just curiosity. The good kind. The kind that kills. You sip the wine and feel warmth bloom through your chest. Different from the fire, but just as deep. She is lounging now, one arm draped across the back of the velvet couch. Gaze on you like she's reading a puzzle. So, most of the time, what do you do? Or do you stay alone? She shrugs. I do what I have to. If that means staying alone, then I don't mind. But, isn't it lonely? She tilts her head. Is that what you think I am? Lonely? You don't answer. Instead, you stand and walk toward the window. The snow is knee-deep now, and the wind shows no signs of easing. She joins you, her presence silent but heavy, like a storm waiting just behind your shoulder. You turn to find her face inches from yours. Does it frighten you? Being here, alone, with me? You should say yes. You really should say yes. But you don't. No, not really. You've had plenty of chances to kill me if that was the plan. She laughs again, this time with her teeth, sharp and glaring. Oh, darling, I don't need chances. Don't worry about me, she says, and you can't help but blush, shaking your head. But you know that sooner or later you will meet, and that fate will just pull you closer to one another, no matter what you do. Not that you're really eager to stop it.